Hi, I'm Richard Rose, president of the Atlanta NAACP. This is Election Day, runoff Election Day, December 6th, and we are in the AU Center, Atlanta University Center. The houses Marsh, Brown, Clark, Morehouse, Spelman, and ITC, Interdenominational Theological Center. And we've been having this bus behind me as a call and texting center all morning. The kids broke for lunch, they're coming back, and they are committed to get this vote out. This is the last day. Remember, this is the election for United States Senator for the next 6 years from Georgia. And we know our political system affects us in a myriad of ways. It affects our lives. We have with us civic engagement staff from the National Association of Advancement of Colored People headquarters. They've been here all week helping us, giving us additional resources, advising us, and just having a good time, I hope. So come on in. Dominic Whitehead is our national, what's your vice president?
Vice president of campaigns.
Okay. Tell us about it.
No, it's all good. We are here. Thank you, first and foremost, President Rose, for letting us be here in Atlanta today to engage the voters in the metro Atlanta area. But also shout out to President Griggs, our state conference president. But we are here on the ground working in coordination with the Georgia NAACP, with all of our units on the ground. For the last few days, we've been traveling throughout the state with all of our units, looking at the doors they've knocked, looking at the phone calls that have been made, the text messages that have been sent. And don't make no mistake, though we're just now getting on the ground, the Georgia NAACP and the units, they did not stop after November 8th. They kept on moving on November 9th because we knew how important this runoff was, this election cycle. So we're just excited to be here. We're excited to see the early vote numbers, close to a little over 2 million. I'm looking to see what happened this evening, particularly with black voters across the state of Georgia.
Absolutely. And so again, we appreciate National coming in, but we have been in collaboration with all of the rest of the grassroots organizations. The Georgia Coalition for People's Agenda, Black Voters Matter, the New Georgia Project, branches across the state, as well as Divine Nine and the Prince Hall Mason and Eastern Stars, and 100 black men, 100 black women. Listen, everybody's been lending a hand, doing what they can, canvassing, phone banking, text banking, volunteering other ways, donating. It takes all of us. It takes the entire village to make this happen, because this is so important for our communities across, not only across the state, but what Georgia has done is affect what goes on in America. We want to invite our state GOTV coordinator that National has been so good enough to commission. She's been working hard. She was a former youth and college state president of Georgia, Mari Fanoy, a graduate of Spelman College, again from the Atlanta University Center. Atlanta University Center kind of rocks the world, don't we?
Yes, we do.
So tell us what's been going on. What have you been coordinating this entire season?
This entire season. Okay, so we have been doing phone banking. We've been doing door-to-door knocks, having conversations with community members. We did the Black Youth Renaissance Tour. We went to every HBCU in the state, as well as various other universities throughout the state, to make sure that students knew the tools that are available, the resources that are available. And then today we're doing the same thing. We're doing our final push. We have phone calls. We have text messages here on our lovely tour bus, just making sure that we have that final push to get the message out, to get out to vote today by 7 o'clock.
Absolutely. So and I just sent my staff home. They were saying that they had not voted. They were going to vote after work. I said, no, leave right this minute. Get some lunch while you're on the way, but vote and come on back. A lot of people waited because the holiday was a problem. We only had one Saturday voting in most counties in Georgia. We had and one Sunday in less than that. So we were short. Early voting period was very short, and it was by design, because we turned out in great numbers in 2020 and then the runoff on January 5th, 2021. But we have to continue to refuse to be mistreated. We will not bow down to these voter suppression tactics, because we worked so hard for at least a century in the NAACP since 1909. And we are in the fight. Atlanta NAACP since 1917. So we have been in the fight. We're going to continue to be in the fight. We're going to keep grabbing young people like Amari Fanoy and our state president, Gerald Griggs, so they can carry on this torch even when some of us are too tired to go on. This is Richard Rose in Atlanta University Center on Election Day, December 6, 2022, encouraging you, if you have not voted, stop what you're doing, go and vote. Make a plan, take your ID, and remember, early voting locations are closed. You have to go to your original precinct. Some of those early voting locations are actually precincts, but some of them are not. For example, a lot of people still showing up at East Point Library. It is not a voting location today. Southwest Arts Center is not a voting location today. On flat shows in the city of Union City is not a early voting location today. Go to mvp.sos.ga.gov, mvp.sos.ga.gov. Check your voting status. Enter your first initial, last name, date of birth, the county. It will tell you where you need to go to vote. Make a point, make a plan, be committed. Let's go and get this vote out.
And I like to add on, we need to go to NAACP/vote for voter guides, for information about checking your registration, as well as some more information about your voting polls. So NAACP/vote.
Absolutely.